There's Fat Face, Gavin's first cover. Hi, I'm Jeff Tremaine. I used to run Big Brother magazine, and now I do a lot of other shit. I think the reason he was the cover of Penis Pops is he's the only guy that would do it. He just hold up a bowl of dicks and be proud to eat them. We did 8 different covers of this one. You got Rosa, Mr. T, Earl. That's a good cover. This was a cool one. Mark McKee did that painting of Apollo. It's my tortoise. Steve Bear cover. Look, Steve Bear's all blurry and out of focus. We had to go to the desert twice because they blew the shot the first time, so they had to go back. 3-hour drive each way. Like, that's Bear all blurry in the background. We did our logo in Spanish. We did our logo in so many different. Like, it was just one of the rules was you changed everything. No repeated graphics. You know, it's really not smart for branding. There's Joey Boy. We also would give covers to the people just would never get a cover otherwise. This was the smallest logo I'd ever seen. The Simon cover. That's, I think, 7-point font. 7-point condensed too, so it's really hard to read. This was a real controversial cover. And Steve Olson did it. He heel flipped a stack of burning Bibles. And Cossack actually shot the photo, and he started getting really scared. Like, I think I lit the Bibles on fire, but Cossack got really freaked out, and once he started freaking out, we started drawing all of our desks like Rick faces. We always used to draw Rick everywhere on the office, and we started drawing Rick faces with devil horns and writing Cossack 66. You know, and like he and I got into a huge blow-up fight. I guess it was kind of mean of me to do that, but we used to live at the office. I mean, it was just 24. Like, seriously, we were there 18 hours a day. That was our whole life. It's our black issue, all black skaters. It's pretty interesting because, like, there was no time before this that you could have made a whole issue out of black skateboard. Like, this was just when street skating burst out, and oh, it's pretty rad. Like, if you tried to do this in the 80s, you would have had Peanut Brown and Steve Stedham, right? And maybe Cookie Head a little later, but like, that's the only 3 I can even think of, honestly. Nodis laid this one out. This one is the Mardi Gras. This is a good. This was our road trip to New Orleans, which was a crazy trip. This is when actually Rob Dyrdek and I became good friends on this trip. I'll show you. We had the most random mix of skateboarders going. We drove from LA to Louisiana, New Orleans and back. The old Mardi Gras trip. That's me and that's Simon. I look like that, see? Look at Dyrdek. Some randoms. Holy shit, we had Karma Tashiv, Simon, oh wait, here's the cast of characters right here. So you had Dwayne Petrie, Scott Conklin, Rob Dyrdek, and me, Ballard, me, Earl, Simon, Karma Tashiv, Mark McKee, Sean Cliver, Deanna Templeton, Ed Templeton, Rick Cossack, and Steve Barra. Ballard and I got in a huge fight on that trip, and then they flew out. He and Barra flew. And Barra got into a big fight with Rob Dyrdek on that. They almost got into a fist fight. In fact, I've been trying to get this rematch fight going ever since then. I always like stir it up. I think Barra punched Dyrdek in the face on that trip. Get a close-up of that. That's Rob. He was so mad at me for putting this in the magazine. This was before he was super comfortable putting on goofy outfits and throwing it out there. And then this didn't get caught on film, but this really happened. We were having this like firework war between. We had 2 vans, and one was sort of the bad people's van, and one was the good kids van. So we had the doors wide open, and we were just shooting fireworks into each other's vans. And then we had to pee, so we pulled over on the side of the road like midnight in Texas. And Rick was peeing, and I just lit a bottle rocket and just let it go, and it just squiggled, hit him right in the chest and then blew up right when it touched it. The greatest shot ever. Never to be seen on video. Here's some of us tormenting Rick about the devil. Lots of boobs. We used to show boobs. That was controversial.